Good evening, students, staff, families, board members, and community partners. I'd like to welcome all of you to our scholarship ceremony. Please stand for the presentation of our American flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. Tonight, we recognize many well-deserving seniors for being selected as a successful candidate of our local and foundation scholarships. We celebrate their commitment to their academics, their passion for their CTE program, involvement in their community, and for the leadership they have demonstrated over the past 4 years. I would like to offer my congratulations to tonight's award recipients. At this time, I'd like to call Mr. Biaselli to the podium.
Thank you, Mr. McGraw. Good evening, everyone. Let's get started. Our first scholarship of the night is the Cumberland County Vocational Technical Education Association Scholarship. This scholarship is intended for a student who contributes a great deal to his or her school environment, but who rarely achieves acclaim for his or her contributions. The scholarship will be awarded to someone who has worked diligently in the classroom and in the shop, has participated in and contributed to both academic and career classes, and to someone who, in a teacher's and instructor's eyes, has had a positive impact on the school and the people within. This year's recipient is Kaylin Harvey. Kaylin will be attending Stockton University and majoring in health sciences. She will be working toward a career as a physician assistant, and Kaylin would like to recognize Ms. Vicari, saying she's been an inspiration to me as she has treated me amazingly as a student, but more importantly as a human being. Her kindness, motivation, and passion will always be my motivation for greatness in my life. Congratulations. I would now like to introduce Mr. Spatola to present the Aaron J. Pierce Scholarship.
Thank you. This scholarship was created to honor the memory of our dear friend, Aaron J. Pierce. Aaron had a love for the automotive industry, helping others, and most of all, treating others how he would like to be treated. Every year we pick a student who has excelled in his or her studies in the automotive technology field, demonstrated community and school involvement, and plans to pursue a career in the automotive field. This year, I am pleased to present this award to Jose Angel Escalon.
Jose will be working as a full-time automotive technician for Rossi Honda. He wishes to use the scholarship funds for tools and supplies, as well as for achieving further certifications in the field. I would now like to introduce Mrs. Pierce to present the Gina Pierce Memorial Scholarship.
Good evening. I'm here tonight on behalf of Pierce family to present the Gina Pierce Scholarship Award. This award was created in memory of my grandmother, affectionately called Mum, Gina Pierce. Gina was an employee at Scarpa Tech and an alumnus herself who passed away January 29, 2014. Gina was enrolled as a culinary student at Scarpa Tech after retiring as a manager from Aetna Insurance. She was one of those individuals that could not sit home and relax, so decided to further her education and love for cooking. Upon completion of the culinary program, Gina returned to Scarpa Tech, was hired as a food service employee, and also worked with the Strive students, whom she loved dearly. Gina was actively involved in the British Exchange Club, spearheading the Blue Ribbon Project here at Scarpa Tech to raise funds and bring awareness to child abuse. This scholarship is awarded annually to a deserving high school senior who has decided to pursue a path in culinary arts. Tonight, I am pleased to announce that this award will be given to Ishmael Torres.
Ishmael will be attending the Culinary Institute of America. He will be studying baking and pastry arts and wishes to become a culinary instructor. I would now like to introduce Ms. Sherry Cacole Birch to present the Exchange Club of Bridgeton Gina Pierce Memorial Merit Award.
Good evening. Gina Pierce was a member of the Bridgeton Exchange Club, and she also worked here in the Culinary Arts Department. Each year, our club participates in a Blue Ribbon campaign, raising money to be used in our community in child abuse prevention programs. Gina started this campaign here when you were in the previous location. The students purchased a blue ribbon for $1 and added their name to the ribbon. The ribbons were hung in the foyer of the school. Gina talked with the students about our efforts to prevent child abuse. The profits from these sales were eventually split, with half going for this scholarship and half going to the Exchange Club for the child abuse prevention programs we initiate each year. Sadly, Gina passed away in January 2014, and the Blue Ribbon campaign continued each year in her memory. The awardee for this year's Gina Pierce Memorial Merit Award is Jasmari Vidro.
Jasmari would like to thank Ms. Gonzalez for making an incredibly positive impact on her education. She said of Ms. Gonzalez, quote, "Spending time in her classes was one of the best parts of my entire week. She made virtual and in-person learning 100% better, and she just wants to say thank you for everything that she does. You are an incredible teacher, and she will forever cherish the conversations and time we spent during our time at Tech. Our next scholarship is the Lassie Recognition of Excellence Scholarship. The Lassie Recognition of Excellence Scholarship is being awarded to an active member of a Latin American, Caribbean, Iberian Club at CCTEC, who has also earned the seal of biliteracy in the state of New Jersey. This year's recipients are Ishmael Torres and Kimberly Batista Ruiz. In addition to Lassie Club, Kimberly was also involved in Student Action Circle and GSA here at CCTEC. One of Ishmael's fondest memories of his time at CCTEC was the All-Star performance where he performed Ghost Town by Benson Boone and was declared our first All-Star. Congratulations. The Cumberland County Retirees Education Association is awarding a $750 scholarship designated for a student pursuing a career in education. Students wishing to become a classroom teacher, school nurse, school counselor, school social worker, or other certified positions in the field of education are eligible for this scholarship. This year's recipient is Sydney Taylor. Sydney will be attending St. Joseph's University and majoring in early childhood education. The Morris River Township Teachers Association Scholarship is designated for a student who graduated from Morris River Township Elementary School. This year's recipient is Madeline Vasquez. Madeline will be attending Rowan University, majoring in biological sciences to pursue a career as a physician. The Tech Student Services team is awarding 4 $250 scholarships. The recipients demonstrated great resolve throughout their high school experience. This year's recipients are Barris Ceylon, Andre Davis, James Lee, and Rochelle Reyes Moreno. Barris plans to further his welding career and go to college at the same time, following a path of electrical engineering. Andre will be attending Stockton University next year for cybersecurity while pursuing a minor in psychology. James will be attending Rowan University pursuing degrees in mechanical engineering and construction management. And Rochelle will attend Rutgers University School of Nursing to become a nurse midwife. I would now like to introduce Ms. Valerie James of the Bridgeton Rotary Club to present the Bridgeton Rotary Club Scholarship.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of Bridgeton Rotary Scholarship Chapter, I am proud to announce that we have a recipient in our audience. But before I begin, I'd like to give you a little bit of history. Bridgeton Rotary Scholarship has issued over 81 scholarships in Bridgeton, 43 scholarships in Cumberland Regional High School, and 7 in CCTEC. And the process for each recipient asks a couple of things. We ask that they have high academic standing, a record of community service, that they either are a past participant of our RILA program, our NJAC Club, or just participating in the Rotary Club. The recipient of this year wrote a 300-word essay. The recipient wrote on a theme called Where You Live. And this year, the recipient is Sophia Adams. Congratulations. And I have another recipient that I am announcing. And this recipient is from the Bridgeton Area Chamber of Commerce. This recipient will receive a $500 scholarship, and that recipient is Alexandria Basin. Congratulations.
Sophia will be attending Villanova University and studying environmental science and plans on pursuing a career in sustainability.
And that's Alexandria Basile, because I'm really conscious about saying everyone's name correctly. And so Alexandria, I hope you accept my apology. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Alexandra will be attending Quinnipiac University, where she will be part of their entry-level PA program to become a physician's assistant. I would now like to introduce, from the Heroes Foundation, board member Ms. Jeanette Bachma to the stage to present the Heroes Scholarship.
The Heroes Foundation was started by Pepe Dragata, who wanted to honor his heroes after he collapsed during a kids versus parents soccer game at a local soccer club. He had collapsed from sudden cardiac arrest. So he wanted to honor those that saved his life. He is doing very well. So that's good. The Heroes Scholarships are offered to graduating seniors who are pursuing a career in the healthcare field. And this year we are happy to award 3 scholarships. I apologize if I mess up your names. The first one is Megan Majewski. Elizabeth DiGiurio. And George Rodriguez.
Megan will be attending the College of New Jersey to study nursing. Elizabeth will be attending Rowan University and studying healthcare management and administration, while George will be attending the University of Pennsylvania. He will be majoring in biochemistry and plans on continuing in the medical field. Congratulations. The New Italy American Society was established in 1905 in an area of Vineland known still today as New Italy. Charles K. Landis intended this area to be used for farmland and attracted experienced grape growers from Italy by establishing the first Italian language newspaper in the United States. Because of this, many Italian and Sicilian immigrants arrived in East Vineland, thus giving the area the name New Italy. The Society is a nonprofit organization consisting of members from diverse backgrounds. Given the area's history of hardworking individuals, members of the New Italy American Society wish to support students who show strong interest and skills in their trade. The organization awards two $250 scholarships for students in the automotive, construction trades, or welding programs. This year's recipients are Jose Esquilin and William Morrison. Jose would like to thank Mr. Palmieri for making an impact on his education. Jose appreciates his ability to inspire his students to do their best, and he wants to thank Mr. Palmieri for going out of his way to help Jose with even other classes other than history. And a teacher who made an impact on Will's education was Mr. McDonald, who has joined us this evening as Teacher of the Year. Will wrote, quote, "Thank you for having the patience to work with me through tasks I didn't always understand. I will never forget the highlight of my school day being construction class." Congratulations. The Italian American Benevolent Association is providing multiple awards of $1,000 to students of Italian descent who have achieved excellence in their academics and appreciate Italian culture. Before announcing our recipients, I would like to recognize a representative of the Italian American Benevolent Association in the audience tonight, Mr. Pete Schifalaglio. Please stand to be recognized. Please hold your applause until all names have been read. Nicholas Alimenti, Brianna Brown, Elizabeth DiGiorgio, David Finucci, Annalisa Franceschini, Angelina Minero, Andrew Mastro, and Lucas Marighi. Students who received this award completed a comprehensive application that focused on family and financial needs. The essay asked students to speak in detail about the importance of this scholarship towards their future college and career goals. Congratulations again to our recipients. The Seabrook chapter of the Japanese American Citizens League award of $200 is presented to a student whose judgment, courtesy, generosity, and compassion to fellow students best exemplifies the principles of moral courage, brotherhood, service, and good conduct. This year's recipient is Haley Schwegel. Haley will be attending Lebanon Valley College to obtain her master's degree in speech language pathology with the hopes of becoming a school-based SLP in the future. Two scholarships are sponsored each year by the Bridgeton Superior Officers Association. Sheriff Robert A. Alstino and Ms. Kathy Alstino, the Scarpa Tech and RCSJ Campus Safety Unit, Under Sheriff Michael Santiago, the Cumberland County Authority, ARC International of Millville, and the Bridgeton PBA. The Law Enforcement Scholarship is in memory of Lieutenant Gary Marks, retired, and is supported by the Bridgeton Superior Officers Association. Following a 2-year service to his country in the U.S. Air Force, Lieutenant Marks returned in 1979 and became a Bridgeton police officer. He served the Bridgeton Police Department in various capacities until retiring as a lieutenant in 2004. After retiring from the police department, he started a second career as a classroom aide at CCTEC, where he was employed until his passing in 2014. Lieutenant Marks was an active member and former treasurer of PBA Local Number 94, and prior to becoming a police officer, was a Bridgeton volunteer firefighter. Lieutenant Marks continues to be loved and missed by his family, friends, and colleagues. This year's Law Enforcement Scholarship of $500 is presented to a law enforcement student who has shown leadership and academic excellence in the program. The selected student has shown a desire to pursue a career in law enforcement and will be attending college. Before announcing our recipients, I would like to recognize the law enforcement representatives in the audience tonight. Chief Michael Gamari, Bridgeton Police. Sheriff Robert Alstino and Under Sheriff Michael Santiago of the Cumberland County Sheriff's Office. This year's recipient is April Gonzalez. April will be studying criminal justice at Stockton University in pursuit of a career in law enforcement. The Law Enforcement Director's Award of $500 is sponsored by Sheriff Robert A. Alstino and Miss Kathy Alstino, who are with us tonight. Sheriff Alstino retired from the Vineland Police Department and was elected Sheriff of Cumberland County in 2009. Sheriff Alstino is an avid supporter of the Scarpa Tech's law enforcement program and was honored with Scarpa Tech's Business Partner of the Year in 2014. This award is presented to a law enforcement student who has been dedicated, focused, and has exemplified leadership. This year's recipient is Sydney Taylor. Sydney would like to recognize Mr. Carignato, as he was always there to help his students when they needed and supported them along the way. He always had snacks in his room for the rough days and dad jokes on hand. And these are her words, not mine. Quote, "Thank you, Sea Dog." All right, the Edward Pinson Scholarship Foundation was founded in 1997 by Millville resident Edward Pinson. A farm boy from Nebraska, Mr. Pinson spent his adult years working as a boiler room operator in Cumberland County. He was not a fancy man, but humble and modest. He was a gardener and could fix anything mechanical. He worked hard and enjoyed a good reputation within the community. Edward cared for his elderly mother until she was 101 years old. His legacy is the Edward Pinson Scholarship Foundation, and it represents the product of more than 6 decades of dedication and hard work. Although Edward was not an educated man in the traditional sense, he valued education and always considered the potential of every individual and their contribution to their family and their community. These scholarships, which are offered as a result of Mr. Pinson's caring and generosity, are an opportunity for the recipients to make a difference in their lives and the lives of their families and communities. There were many fine applications received this year, and the scholarship committee commends all who applied. Please hold your applause until all names have been announced. Sophia Adams, Sumaya Akram, Sultan Aiden, Alexandra Basile, Alana Broglin, Michael Deem Jr., Joshua DeMarco, Paige Dietrich, Elizabeth DeGiorgio, Annalisa Franceschini, Robin Javier Lopez, Abigail Kunkel, Catare Little, Megan Majewski, Brianna Parr, George Rodriguez, Brenda Santiago Cruz, and Ishmael Torres. Whew. I don't know if I can give a bio for everyone on stage, so I'll drop some stats about the Pinson Scholarship. Nearly 540 Cumberland County students have received a Pinson Scholarship since 1997, with the intention of advancing students' endeavors in colleges, trade schools, vocational schools, and professional programs. Congratulations again to our winners. Dr. Charles S. Rasner, an outstanding Lion known for his community involvement, passed away in 1986. The Bridgeton Lions Club, established in 1987, created a $500 scholarship to memorialize his community-minded spirit and to recognize outstanding students from the Bridgeton area who display academic ability, leadership qualities, and an attitude of caring for others. This year's recipient is Skylar Cooper. Skylar will be attending Cornell University, College of Agricultural and Life Sciences, majoring in animal science, pre-veterinary studies. She hopes to pursue a career in wildlife conservation. The $500 Cumberland County Council of Education Associates Frank Morrissey Memorial Scholarship Award winner is a child or family member of someone who is an NJEA member. The student must demonstrate the following characteristics: humanitarianism, leadership, sportsmanship, citizenship, integrity, desire, and determination. This year's recipient is Andrew Mastro. Andrew will be attending Rowan University and is pursuing a degree in mechanical engineering. The Scarpa Tech PTO Scholarship is awarded to individuals who have shown active pursuit in the educational experience at Scarpa Tech and have formed bonds and connections with the school. These pursuits and connections are reflected in the PTO mission statement. Each scholarship is in the amount of $500. This year's recipients are Brianna Brown, and David Finucci. Brianna will be attending Rowan University for civil and environmental engineering. David will be attending the College of William and Mary, majoring in kinesiology. In the state of New Jersey, Cumberland Mutual Insurance. This student possesses a minimum 3.5 GPA and intends to pursue a career in the field of information technology or business. This year's recipient is Seth Coward. Seth will be attending Drexel University and majoring in computing and security technology. He would like to recognize Mr. Morales, his IT teacher, as the one who had the most impact on his education here at Tech. He said, "He's been both a friend and a teacher to me while in class. He's been a huge help about the IT field." I would now like to introduce Mr. Robert Odorizzi, Chairman and President of the Board of Trustees of the Italian Cultural Foundation of South Jersey, to speak on behalf of the Italian Cultural Foundation.
Good evening, everyone. Congratulations, class of 2022. It is my privilege to be here and play a vital role at the John F. Scarpa Technical Education Center. It is a privilege here to present these well-deserved scholarships. Just a little bit about the Italian Cultural Foundation. Our foundation was established as a non-for-profit organization to conduct charitable and educational activities, provide education regarding the history and culture of Italy, and the role Italian Americans developed in the United States. This is absolutely the best part of raising money year after year, to be here this evening to give it to well-deserved students. Students this evening and this year have shown great resilience and commitment to their studies through this COVID pandemic. Congratulations. I would also like to thank my dear friend, Mr. John Scarpa, for bringing me into this school when it first came open to provide scholarships. Not only did he jumpstart our organization to give scholarships to this school, but we have given scholarships over the last 4 years to deserving students in excess of $80,000. Thank you, Mr. Scarpa. Okay. And I also get the honor of announcing the 15 students that are receiving scholarships. I apologize if I do not get all of your names correct. Sophia Adams, Alexandra Bazil, Michael Dean, Joshua DeMarco, Elizabeth DiGiorgio, David Finucci, Annalisa Franceschini, Sukiana Kazmi, Haley Lohr, Andrew Joseph Mastro, Lucas Marighi, Sydney Morello, Brianna Parr, Zachary Ragakis, Mateo Salmons.
Congratulations to our recipients. The following scholarships are on behalf of the Vineland Rotary Club. The first of these scholarships is entitled Tribute to Deceased Rotarians in the amount of $1,000. This year's recipient is Pauline Klimsa. Pauline will be attending the IESEG School of Management in France, majoring in international business. The second Vineland Rotary Memorial Scholarship is to honor deceased Vineland Rotarian, Reverend C. Ross Collins, in the amount of $1,500. This year's recipient is Brittany Larchman. Brittany will be majoring in biochemistry at the New Jersey Institute of Technology. This $1,000 scholarship, the Harry D. Dewar Memorial Scholarship, is for a student who demonstrates positive character, intelligence standards, and scholastic ability. This year's recipients are David Finucci and George Rodriguez. David would like to recognize Ms. Vicari, who has joined us this evening, for making an impact on his education by encouraging him to pursue a career in the medical field. George, during his time at Tech, has been involved with HOSA. He was the president of our student council. He's involved in Interact, National Honor Society, and National Technical Honor Society. Congratulations. This $1,000 RCSJ University Center Scholarship is for a Rowan College of South Jersey graduate who is proceeding on to the University Center. This year's recipient is Andrew Mastro. Andrew is a four-year member of the robotics team at Tech and played tennis during his freshman and sophomore years. The last time Andrew was absent from school was in second grade. He has had perfect attendance ever since. The Leslie N. Kotock Memorial Scholarship of $1,500 is for a college-bound Vineland area resident. This year's recipient is Lucas Marigi. Lucas will be attending North Carolina State University, studying chemical engineering and paper science engineering with the goal of entering the paper and pulp industry. The Elizabeth Betty Dondero Memorial Scholarship of $1,000 is for a student pursuing a nursing program upon high school graduation. This year's recipient is Megan Majewski. Megan would like to thank her health science and medicine instructors, Ms. Birdsall, Ms. Vicari, Ms. Hill, for all their support throughout the years. The Grapevine newspaper created the Hometown Heroes Project in February of 2009 to celebrate Cumberland County's everyday heroes who embody and demonstrate the values of courage, compassion, character, humanity, personal initiative, and responsibility. Now renamed SNJ Today, each year the newspaper honors 24 citizens from the Cumberland County area who make the community a better place to live and work through their charitable and/or civic volunteerism. All proceeds from the annual Hometown Heroes Gala are donated to charitable organizations, including the Vineland Rotary Scholarship Fund. This scholarship is awarding $2,500 to a student who demonstrates the same values as our hometown heroes through charitable and/or civic duty. This year's recipient is Michael Dean Jr. Michael has participated in many clubs and organizations here at Tech, including Channel 1, Interact, a volunteer organization, newspapers The Vision, SkillsUSA, HOSA, Youth to Youth, Technical Players, LASI, Student Council, and both National Honor Societies. The Edward L. Bernhardt Memorial Scholarship of $1,000 is for a graduating Scarpa Tech Interact member. This student demonstrates positive character and scholastic ability. This scholarship is not restricted to college or university training, but shall also include training or schooling in non-academic fields or endeavors. This year's recipient is Connor Triantos. Connor will be attending Rowan University next year. He will be studying economics and accounting and wishes to pursue a career in corporate law. At this time, I would like to introduce Mrs. Marie Franceschini and Mr. Ronald Franceschini Jr. to award the Ronald J. Franceschini Sr. Memorial Scholarship.
Hi, good evening. My mom beat me up here. Besides, it's pretty embarrassing. So on behalf of my family and my mother, this scholarship is for an amount of $1,000 in memory of my dad. It's given to a student who met all the criteria for either automotive, construction, or electrical. Just a little bit about my dad. He was good in everything. He was a farmer, and he was very talented, and he would tell me about it all the time. And actually, in high school, I said, well, I have to be more skilled than this guy. So I went to Votech. And I got through, was very successful, and I still didn't meet his level. So I had to go to college. So on behalf of my family, the recipient for the Ronald Franceschini Senior Award is William Mars.
William is going to be working full-time at Garden's Rigging and pursuing a career as a crane operator. This year, the Elks Lodge of Millville awarded 2 $1,500 scholarships and 1 $750 scholarship to students who demonstrated mastery in their program of study. This year's recipients are Stephen Dondero and Sydney Rep. Stephen will be attending Rowan University to study finance. Sydney will be attending Rider University, majoring in game and interactive media design. At this time, I would like to introduce Ms. Tabitha Gentiletti, Class of 2020 President, and Alumni Katie Kennedy to present the Tech Class of 2020 Alumni Scholarship.
The Tech Alumni Association is excited to honor 5 individuals with $250 to $500 awards. This scholarship is given to those who exemplify school pride and an eagerness to make the world a better place. This year's recipients are
Haley Lohr,
Alyssa Kincaid,
Megan Majewski,
George Rodriguez,
and Kimberly Bautista Ruiz.
Haley will be attending Delaware Valley University next year, studying conservation and wildlife management with a pre-veterinary specialization. Alyssa will be attending Rowan College of South Jersey, studying business administration. She would like to thank Ms. Daigle, saying your kindness and compassion for not only helping me through academics, but also my personal life. She would not be here today without her. Megan was an active member of HOSA and Model Congress. George would like to recognize Mr. Campbell, saying he has always been a reliable figure for someone to give him advice, and he's always there when he needs him. And Kim would like, she is attending York College of Pennsylvania, studying psychology, and wishes to pursue a career in neuroscience. The Investors Bank scholarships of $500 are for students who are pursuing college and have achieved exceptional grades. The academic transcript weighs heavily in the decision to award this scholarship. This year's recipients are Luz Javier and Brenda Santiago Cruz. Luz will be attending Stockton University, majoring in computer science, and wishes to pursue a career in cyber forensic security. Brenda will be attending Stockton University and has been accepted into their nursing program. The SHI International Scholarship of $500 is for a student who plans to continue their education at a New Jersey State University, college, or community college. The student must be pursuing cybersecurity or information technology. This year's recipient is Hunter Russo. Yeah. Hunter will be attending New Jersey Institute of Technology and majoring in cyber psychology. Hunter would like to thank Mr. Morales for teaching him and helping him these last 4 years. His message to Mr. Morales was, quote, "I want to give him a huge thanks for supporting me in being able to laugh with us in class." GSA is awarding one $500 scholarship to an active member. An active member is someone who shows dedication and commitment to building relationships between the LGBTQIA+ community and its allies. Before announcing our recipient, I would like to recognize Mr. Anthony D'Antonio, GSA advisor and English teacher here at Scarpa Tech. Please stand. This year's recipient is Mateo Salmons. Mateo will be attending Stockton University and double majoring in marketing and psychology. Mateo wishes to pursue a career in behavioral science. At this time, I would like to call Mr. Kyle Serrana from the Scarpa Tech PE department to the stage to present the physical education scholarships. The Physical Education Department is awarding two $500 scholarships for our graduating seniors who showed a commitment to lifelong health and wellness. This year's recipients are Sultan Aiden and Austin Bushman. Sultan will be attending Stockton University and majoring in political science with concentrations in international relations. She will be a full-time student and wishes to use the scholarship to attend an internship in Washington, D.C. to further develop her education. Austin will be attending Brigham Young University, majoring in physical education. He would like to recognize Mr. Serrana. Austin said, quote, "He was a great role model and inspired me to pursue physical education and coaching. He has been very helpful and has always been someone I can look up to." Thank you. Amazon has awarded the NJAC Foundation a grant of $10,000. In turn, the NJAC Foundation awarded one $475 scholarship per county vocational technical school district to graduates who plan on continuing their education in New Jersey at a county college, state college, or state university. This year's recipient is Sydney Morello. Sydney will be attending Stockton University. Good day to be an Osprey. I see a lot of Stockton universities out there. Majoring in general health science with a concentration in pre-PT studies and wishes to pursue the healthcare field as a career. The Culinary Arts Scholarship is for a graduating senior in the Culinary Arts program. At this time, I'd like to recognize Chef Rob Olson from our culinary department. Please stand. This year's recipients are Quinn Riley and Ishmael Torres. Quinn will be attending RCSJ to study integrated marketing and public relations. She would like to thank Chef Olson and Chef Alberti for encouraging her and pushing her to be the best version of herself. Ishmael has been the freshman class president, student council vice president, active member of CCTEC Drama Club, and Lassie Club president. He was also a Speak Up student representative and winner of our first ever All-Star competition. The $250 Construction Trades Scholarship is for a graduating senior in the Construction Trades program who will be pursuing the trade. This year's recipient is Gabriel Cox. Gabriel would like to recognize both Mr. McDonald and Mr. Rock, his construction trades teachers. Gabriel said, quote, "They both contributed largely to my growth as a person and in the trades." These $200 scholarships are for graduating seniors who are an active NHS member who upheld the 4 pillars of the organization: scholarship, service, leadership, and character. Before announcing our recipient, I would like to recognize Ms. Lauren Polakowski, NHS advisor and English teacher here at Scarpa Tech. Please stand. This year's recipients are Sophia Adams and Pauline Klimsa. Sophia would like to thank Ms. John for inspiring her to continue her education in the field of science. Pauline would like to recognize Mr. Campbell for making a huge impact on her education, saying, quote, "Without his help, I wouldn't be anywhere close to the person I am today." Big Brothers, Big Sisters of Cumberland and Salem counties are awarding scholarships to graduating seniors, each in the amount of $1,000. Recipients are currently a trained or matched high school Big Brother or Big Sister. This year's recipients are Brandon Kiley and Omar Roldan. Brandon will be attending Rowan College of South Jersey for the following school year. He'll be studying television, radio, and broadcasting. Brandon would like to thank Mr. Nieder for helping him discover a passion and broader interest in the studio production field. Omar will be attending the College of New Jersey next year. He'll be studying business management and wishes to pursue a career in leadership and technology. The Recieves Aveda School Scholarship is being awarded to 2 students who are graduating from the Scarpa Cosmetology program and are continuing their education in the field. The recipients will be receiving a $500 scholarship towards the skincare program. This year's recipients are Nakaya Beatty and Caroline Kennedy. Nakaya will be attending Recieves Aveda School this upcoming August. She'll be studying skincare and aesthetics and wishes to pursue the cosmetology field as a career. She wanted to thank Ms. Ocasio, who thoroughly prepared her to begin working full-time in the cosmetology field. She's been a great support and a source of advice throughout her time at Tech. Caroline is also attending to become an esthetician. She would like to thank Ms. Ocasio again for helping her find her niche in cosmetology and staying after with her to learn different aspects of the field. In early September 2009, Myron L. Powell science teacher Brian Yanarelli passed away unexpectedly due to complications following a surgery in which he donated a kidney to his sister. The loss to the school family was immense. Teaching was a second career for Brian, but it was his true calling. He was passionate about what he taught and was devoted to the students of Myron L. Powell. Through the creation of the Brian J. Yanarelli Memorial Scholarship, his spirit will continue to influence the students of Myron L. Powell. Those who were lucky enough to know him as a teacher, advisor, and coach, and those who will never have the honor. This year's recipient is Abigail Kunkel. Abigail will be attending Villanova University next year as she pursues a career in biomedical engineering. Our next award is the Gold President's Volunteer Service Award. This award recognizes people who have completed over 250 community service hours in 1 year. It honors individuals whose service positively impacts communities in order to recognize the important role of volunteers in America's strength and national identity. SkillsUSA is the certifying organization of this award, and only 5 awards were earned from New Jersey SkillsUSA members this year. This student qualified to attend the National Leadership and Skills Conference to receive the award on the National SkillsUSA stage. However, that event conflicted with our graduation ceremony this year, so he is unable to attend. Because of this, we wanted to be sure to honor his achievement here this evening. Congratulations, Michael Dean. Michael Dean Jr. will be attending Rider University next year. He will be majoring in film and television and will be pursuing a career in the film industry. Speaking of SkillsUSA, SkillsUSA is a key component of technical schools around the country. This year, Tech has a number of students who have qualified for the national competition at Atlanta at the end of June. I believe it's 17 students and pin design. Due to this incredible achievement, with the unfortunate decision of competing in the national competition or attending their high school graduation. Since these 2 individuals have decided to go for the gold at nationals, we would like to recognize them now and allow them to collect their high school diplomas. So congratulations to Sydney Taylor and Aaron Pritchett.
Madam President, I certify on behalf of the Cumberland County Board of Vocational Education and the state of New Jersey that these two students are qualified to graduate with the class of 2022. Congratulations.
All right, we're back to scholarships now. To announce our next scholarships, I would like to call Mr. Chris Hanna and his friend Cole to the stage. Star of the show, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, everyone. The Cole the Deaf Dog and Friends Foundation is a newly formed nonprofit this year, and our mission is to support special needs inclusion, acceptance, and advocacy through our community programs with our therapy dogs. Cole and Friends, we are very proud to give our first annual scholarships to graduating Strive students towards your educational enrichment. And this year's recipients are Matt Denby, Christopher Pullen, and George Weber.
Our next scholarship, the Robbins Spirit Scholarship in the amount of $1,000, is to be awarded to a student who is involved with tech clubs, activities, and organizations. This award will be given at the discretion of the Student Services team. This award is being given by Ms. Patricia Robbins, retired assistant principal from Scarpa Tech. Ms. Robbins, yeah, let's clap it up. Clap it up. Ms. Robbins oversaw the Student Services team, clubs and organizations, and school activities during her tenure. And I can safely say she passed the torch to me in a great way. Thank you. Ms. Robbins fostered the development of student interests and promoted student involvement, club development, and pride in career and technical education. Ms. Robbins witnessed many students flourish as a result of their engagement in extracurricular activities. These students have left their mark at Tech, and their school spirit will be long-standing. Their example will allow others to follow in their path of belonging, acceptance, and fulfillment. As said by Tony Robbins, success without fulfillment is the ultimate failure. And here is Ms. Robbins to announce our recipient.
This year's recipient is Michael Dean Jr.
Michael would like to recognize and thank his guidance counselor, Ms. Daigle, right behind me, for what she has done for him, both academically and personally. He said she has made a large impact on him, and he will always remember her. Thank you, Mrs. Daigle. At this time, I would like to welcome Lieutenant Colonel Eric Lowy, Congressional District Coordinator for West Point Admissions, to the podium to present a United States Military Academy appointment to one of our graduating seniors.
Good evening, everyone. Oh, this one. Okay, this is better. Good evening, everyone. Again, my name is Lieutenant Colonel retired Eric Lowy. I'm the New Jersey 2nd Congressional District Coordinator for West Point Admissions for the United States Military Academy. I'm a 1985 West Point graduate. I served on active duty with the 1st Cavalry Division, and I served in the Army Reserves here in New Jersey as a Battle Command Training Officer at Fort Dix up until my retirement in 2012. When I'm not working for West Point Admissions, I work full-time in my civilian job as a test engineer for the FAA at the Technical Center. Before I continue, though, I'd like to ask those parents and family members who either have served or are currently serving in the military, please raise your hands and be recognized. Founded in 1802 by President Thomas Jefferson, the mission of West Point is to educate, train, and inspire the Corps of Cadets so that each graduate is a commissioned leader of character, committed to the values of duty, honor, country, and prepared for a career of professional excellence and service to the nation as an officer in the United States Army. This year, approximately 15,000 young men and women across the country applied to West Point. Only 1,200 will report on June 27th into the class of 2026. Applicants must embody the attributes of a scholar, leader, and athlete. They must be medically qualified and receive a nomination from their U.S. Senator, U.S. Congressman, or other authorized nominating source. Those who accept West Point's challenge will spend the next 4 years at a beautiful, historic, demanding place that is unquestionably the world's premier leadership institution, a place with such famous leaders as Generals Eisenhower, MacArthur, Grant, Lee, and Patton among its graduates. West Point is also among the nation's top academic institutions. It offers over 40 academic majors in both the sciences and humanities and ranks 4th on the list behind only Harvard, Yale, and Princeton for producing the most Rhodes Scholars among all colleges and universities in the country. West Point cadets also undergo rigorous physical training and moral ethical development to polish all the facets necessary to become a leader of character as an active duty Army officer serving our soldiers, our Army, and our nation. At this time, I would like to recognize one of your soon-to-be graduates who is stepping up to accept the challenges of the West Point mission. Would Zaria Watkins please join me? Thanks. I just want to point out, too, for those that don't know, she is wearing the Army colors tonight, black and gold. So I just wanted to point that out. That's a good thing. Okay. A West Point cadetship represents a fully funded 4-year scholarship, which includes a monthly salary that is valued at over $330,000 and culminates upon graduation with a Bachelor of Science degree and a commission as a 2nd lieutenant in the United States Army. Zaria is one. Zaria is one of the select few students in the country to be chosen this year for this scholarship and this extraordinary opportunity. She is a great example of the young Americans West Point seeks to lead our soldiers in the Army. They are well-rounded and at the top of their peer group in academics, leadership, and athletics with outstanding moral, ethical fiber to match. Academically, the average SAT score for a typical entering class is around 1260. In the leadership arena, almost 90% of a typical class earned varsity letters, and nearly 60% were team captains. A significant number of them were also Eagle Scouts, Gold Award winners, boys or girls state representatives, or presidents of their class, student body, or a club. Zaria is no different. She demonstrated a high level of achievement in all the areas I mentioned, with a superb academic performance both in her classes and on her SAT score. Zaria is a member of the National Honor Society, and she has served in different in-school and outside of school leadership positions, to include serving as a cadet leader in the Civil Air Patrol. Additionally, she has earned multiple varsity letters in basketball and soccer. Upon graduation from West Point, Zaria will become a member of the profession of arms as an active duty officer in the U.S. Army. As an officer, she will be entrusted with the responsibility of leading your sons and daughters around the world. In these trying times, it's important that we all realize the magnitude of this responsibility. And Zaria has proven to date that she has what it takes to succeed at West Point and in the Army. I know her family, her friends, and the community as a whole are already very proud of her, as am I. So on behalf of the President of the United States, the Superintendent of the United States Military Academy, and the Director of Admissions, it gives me great pleasure to present cadet candidate Zaria Watkins with this certificate of appointment to the West Point class of 2026, and welcome her into the long roll line. Go Army!
I would now like to welcome Dr. Rossi, President of the CCASA, to the podium to present the CCASA Allen Associates Insurance Scholarship in memory of Stanley Allen.
Good evening, everyone. The Cumberland County Association of Administrators, along with Allen Associates Insurance Group, present 2 scholarships in memory of Stanley H. Allen. These $250 awards are presented to students whose outstanding performance in their program has set them apart, and they are continuing to pursue higher education or employment in their trade. This year's recipients are Skylar Cooper and James Lee. Skylar would like to thank her health science and medicine teachers, Ms. Vicari, Mrs. Birdsall, and Mrs. Hill, for all of their continued efforts and support throughout her time in high school. They have been some of her biggest supporters throughout the college decision process. And James would like to thank Mr. Ziller. James stated, "I'd like to thank Mr. Ziller for how well he taught me and the rest of my engineering class this year. He taught multiple classes, each of which covered a different discipline of engineering, and this included environmental, electrical, and civil engineering. Though the majority of these disciplines I don't plan on pursuing in college, there was never a class I disliked or found boring. Engineering is such a diverse field to enter, so it's important to make sure your students get a good grasp of as many disciplines as possible. And I feel as though Mr. Ziller did just this. I entered high school not even entirely sure I'd stay with engineering after I'd graduate, but thanks to teachers like Mr. Ziller, I know the exact discipline I want to pursue. Congratulations. It is now my privilege to introduce Mrs. Darlene Barber, Director of the Cumberland County Board of County Commissioners and former tech superintendent, to the stage to present her 2 scholarships. Mrs. Barber.
Good evening. The tech program, the Strive program, has been one of my dear heart loves for years. When I was superintendent, it was one of my favorite places to be. And it's proud for me to say, before I announce the scholarship, that one of our students from back in, I forget the year, he's 28 years old now, is presently competing in the Special Olympics in Orlando, Florida, Eric Osborne, for bocce. And he's representing the state of New Jersey in the national tournament. So he's there representing you, the Strive students. So thank you. This $250 award is presented to a student graduate of the Strive program who shows dedication to both athletic and scholastic achievement. The student selected has shown leadership and a desire to continue their education. This year's Strive scholarship recipient is Christopher Pullen. Christopher was an active participant in Special Olympics. Our Strive Outstanding Scholar Award is a $250 Career and Technical Outstanding Scholar Award. It is presented to a student graduate of the Strive program who has shown dedication and determination by maintaining the highest academic average. This year's Strive Scholarship recipient is George Weber. George was an active participant in Special Olympics.
I would now like to invite Mr. Ronald Franceschini, President of the CCTEC Foundation Board, and Dr. Rossi to the stage to present the CCTEC Foundation Scholarships.
Founded in 1999 through a donation from the estate of Mr. Mel Camp, the Cumberland County Technical Education Center Foundation, an independent, nonprofit, community-based corporation formed for the purpose of providing increased community support for Cumberland County Technical Education Center. These individuals on the foundation direct available resources towards areas of identified need, and the CCTEC Foundation provides an effective mechanism through which community resources can be allocated for worthwhile programs and scholarships for graduating students. This foundation is a vehicle for informing the public, channeling support for the students of tech, enhancing community participation, and furthering the quality of the education provided by the Cumberland County Board of Vocational Education. This mission was again expanded in 2017 with a generous donation of $1 million by Mr. and Mrs. John F. Scarpa and their foundation. including this evening and since 1999, the CCTEC Foundation Board has awarded scholarships and grants to graduating seniors totaling close to $400,000. And tonight, we recognize the class of 2022 recipients of the CCTEC Foundation scholarships. Joining us here to celebrate the recipients are the following members of the Foundation Board: Mr. Ronald Franceschini, Board President. Mr. C.J. Wetstein, Board Vice President. Mr. Russell Swanson, Board Member. Ms. Carol Musso, Board Member and County Commissioner. Mr. Robert Penza, Board Member. And Mr. Carlos Mercado, Board Member. On behalf of the Foundation Board, we would like to begin awarding our 24 $1,500 scholarships to each student from Scarpa Tech. We will list each award winner by program. Please hold your applause until the end. Beginning with our Automotive Technology program, Gene Sykes and Wyatt Bruck. Gene will be attending Rowan College of South Jersey next year to pursue a degree in mechanical engineering, mainly to design and build automobile engines. Gene wanted to thank Mr. Lovner for making an impact on his education in profound ways. He would like to thank him for making math more than mindlessly following someone and making him think outside the box. This spawned the creativity and problem-thinking skills back that he felt he was lacking. Wyatt will be going to Rutgers University, and he will be majoring in neuroscience and cell biology. He would like to also recognize Ms. John for making an impact on his education during his time at CCTEC. Congratulations. From our construction trades program, recipients Dante Galena and William Morrison. Dante will be continuing his career in the construction field, and he plans on using this scholarship for tools and other necessities for his occupation. He would like to thank Mr. McDonald as well as Mr. Rock for the education they have provided during his time at Tech. Without them, he would not be in the position he is today. And William has been a Cub Scout and Boy Scout since the age of 6 and is currently working on his Eagle Scout project. Congratulations. Award winners from our cosmetology program, Haley Lohr and Elizabeth Panchin. Haley has stated that Ms. Ocasio made the greatest impact on her education, saying, quote, "During 4 years at Tech, Ms. Ocasio has always been extremely supportive of me and my fellow students, whether they were cosmetology students or not. She has always encouraged me to do my best and shows me how to improve when I feel that I have failed at something new. Walking into Ms. Ocasio's cosmetology class gives a strong feeling of love and support, which has only increased my quality of education." Elizabeth will be studying business at RCSJ and continuing on to Rowan University. She also would like to thank Ms. Ocasio for being the teacher she never knew she needed and for always putting her students first. Elizabeth specifically stated that every action and sacrifice you have made has not gone overlooked, and I am forever grateful for you. Congratulations. From our Culinary Arts program, Ishmael Torres and Mosiet Guzman. Ishmael would like to thank Mr. Ruben Salido for his faith and for his confidence. His ability to support as a club advisor and confidant has inspired Ishmael to become an even better leader. Mosayet will be attending Rowan University and studying psychology with a music performance minor. Mosayet stated, "All of my teachers have impacted my education. Their dedication to each of their students has undoubtedly impacted each and every one of us." Congratulations. And from our engineering program, Zaria Watkins, Aaron Pritchett, Angelina Monero, and Andrew Mastro. Zaria will be attending the United States Military Academy next year, and she will be majoring in mechanical engineering with a minor in aerospace engineering. And she wishes to pursue a career in the United States Army as a rotary pilot. She wants to thank Mrs. Hickey by saying, "From freshman year to now, you have been nothing but supportive and very helpful. I love Mrs. Hickey, and I could not be more grateful of her for staying on me about applying for colleges and not slacking off. Thank you for all of your help." Erin will be attending the University of Minnesota's Twin Cities for biomedical engineering, and she plans on using the scholarship to push forward in her education and to better the lives of others. Angelina will be attending and playing soccer at Mount St. Mary College next year, and she will pursue a business degree. She too would like to thank her guidance counselor, Mrs. Hickey, for everything she's done for her during her time at Tech. Mrs. Hickey has helped me so much, especially in the college recruitment process. Andrew would like to thank Mr. Ziller for having an impact on him in deciding to pursue a mechanical engineering degree. His lessons were always engaging, and he made engineering class interesting. Congratulations. Our health, science, and medicine program recipients are Abigail Kunkel, Brenda Santiago Cruz, Elizabeth DeGiorgio, and Sydney Morello. Abigail has shared that Mrs. Lavari has impacted my education while at Tech, and I would like to tell her that I appreciate her humor and authenticity. Mrs. Lavari has never failed to help me with anything and has always taught us to have fun and be confident in ourselves. Brenda would like to recognize Mrs. Diane Hill for making her love medicine and for truly being that missing piece into the realization that medicine is for her. Also, thank you to Mrs. Mason, Mrs. Torres, Mrs. Lavari, Ms. John, and Mrs. Birdsall for being the best teachers ever and being such important figures in her life. And a final thank you to Ms. Gates for being amazing and helping me through stressful situations. Elizabeth shares, the staff member that has made an impact on my education is Mr. Campbell, because he has always supported me and puts his students first. He is what every teacher should aspire to do and be. And Sydney would like to thank Ms. Vicari for always pushing her to be her best and for the constant support no matter what. Sydney feels she wouldn't have been as passionate about physical therapy and her healthcare field if it weren't for her. Congratulations. From our Information Technology Program, award winners, Connor Triantos and Ariana Beckford. Connor would like to thank Mrs. Daigle for her constant support and guidance throughout high school. Ariana will be attending Stevens Institute of Technology and studying computer sciences and wishes to pursue either artificial intelligence or user experience design. Ariana mentioned that Mr. Morales made a big impact on our education here at Tech, and she would like to thank him for teaching her about the various disciplines in IT in his class. If it weren't for his class, she may not have considered studying computer science. Congratulations. From our law enforcement program, Recipients, Sultan Aidan and Luz Javier. Sultan wants to thank Mr. Carignato, her law enforcement teacher, and when asked, she said, quote, "He has motivated and supported me throughout my entire 4 years. He instilled bravery and determination in me, allowing me to pursue my dreams, and I am forever thankful to be a student of his." Luz would like to thank Mrs. Hickey for supporting and dedicating her time, saying, "Mrs. Hickey is dedicated to her students' future and pursues the best for them. She taught me to believe in myself, that this was only my start, and that my future had an endless amount of opportunities. Without her, I wouldn't be where I am today. She will forever be a remarkable person in my life. Thank you, Mrs. Hickey." From studio production and broadcasting, Haley Schwegel and Cole Keller are this year's recipients. During Haley's time at Tech, Mrs. Daigle has made a profound impact on her education by supporting her both in and out of the classroom. She has inspired Haley to pursue a career in which she is also able to give back and help students like Mrs. Daigle has done for her. Cole will be attending Princeton University next year. He will be studying mathematics and is looking to pursue a career in data analytics. Cole has stated, "Mr. Campbell has made a large impact, not just on my education, but my entire high school experience. Through being Interact's vice president, I can partially credit Mr. Campbell with instilling the values of service and compassion, two things that are integral to who I am today. To Mr. Campbell, you've been a role model for me to the nth degree, and I can't thank you enough. Congratulations." From our welding technology program, Trinity Kent and Akin Silan. Trinity will be attending Rowan University for Business Administration, and she stated, "A teacher that has made an impact on my education is Mr. Bonner. Not only did he make sure we were keeping up with shop work, he also made sure that we were doing just as well academically. I would like to tell you wholeheartedly, thank you for not only keeping me on track in school, but making sure I was okay at home. Thank you for taking time to hear me and Gabby and the rest of the guys' stories and being a genuine ear to us. We appreciate that." Akin will be attending RCSJ for 1 semester to complete his associate's degree and hopes to work as a welder as he completes his education. He later wants to transfer to Rowan University for a bachelor's degree in electrical engineering. And he would like to thank Mr. Bonner, Mr. Soupy, and Mr. Bermudez for readying him for the real world and its challenges and helping him find balance between school, work, and life, all while being good role models for the type of person he wants to be in the future. Congratulations. Our second set of scholarships at the Foundation Awards are particular to certain programs. The first one is the Burns Cull Automotive Group Scholarship. This scholarship, in the amount of $5,000, is awarded to a graduating senior who plans to pursue a career within the automotive field, is enrolled in the Automotive Technology program, and has maintained high performance within the automotive program. This year's recipient is Jose Esquilla. In Jose's application, he said the following: "The very first day I started working at Rossi Honda, I learned a valuable lesson that I had missed throughout a large portion of my life. Take advantage of every opportunity to learn. This moment of realization caused me to grow in every way with my career, myself as a person, and those around me. The ability to open my mind to learn, to try new things, and be confident has changed everything around me dramatically. It is great to see the value of our School to Work program for our students, just like Jose. Congratulations. Our next award is the Mel Camp Memorial Scholarship. This $7,500 scholarship is awarded in memory of Mr. Mel Camp, a retired tech school to work coordinator. When Mr. Camp passed, he donated his entire estate to the Tech Foundation. It is through this generous donation that the Tech Foundation was formed. This award is for a graduating senior who holds a 3.5 GPA or higher within his or her program and is continuing their practice in one of the following areas: automotive technology, construction trades, cosmetology, culinary arts, or welding. This year's recipient is Alicia Suarez Armstead, a graduate of our cosmetology program. Alicia will be attending Rowan University in the fall, majoring in biological science. Her hopes are to then continue her education in med school and become a doctor. Congratulations, Alicia. And our last scholarship of the evening is the John F. Scarpa Legacy Scholarship. This scholarship, in the amount of $10,000, is being awarded to a graduating senior who plans to pursue a degree and career in one of the following areas: information technology, engineering technology, health science and medicine, law, or studio broadcasting. This graduate earned a 3.7 overall GPA or higher. And at this time, I would like to introduce Mr. John F. Scarpa and have him come to the podium to award his scholarship. Mr. Scarpa.
Good evening. And I wanted to try to stand out here. And first of all, I want all of you young guys and gals to look at the old guy with gray hair. That was once known as Johnny Scarpa, sitting in the same seat you sat in many years ago. I come from Cumberland County, Wyoming, and I'm so proud to be in Cumberland County, so proud to be able to help Scarpa Tech. What has happened tonight is just so wonderful and heartwarming for me to see each and every one of you and where you are all going to go to school, into the military, and what you're going to do to become yourselves. I was a tech school graduate. It was through my own imagination, it was through my own vision, my own commitment to myself, that I wanted to be somebody and one day be able to be proud. Be able to associate myself with something such as Cumberland County Technical Institute. It means an awful lot to me. What also means a lot to me for Cumberland County is that this county, along with 6 others, was chosen to be the best counties for diversity in the state of New Jersey. That's very, very special. We should all be very proud of that, as I am. I do want to tell you, of course, that I'm delighted to be able to be here today to address each of you and to award the John F. Scarpa Scholarship for $10,000 to a very deserving student. Not that you all are not deserving. But first, let me take a moment to say congratulations to all of you. I will try to be as brief as I can because the hour is running late. but you have demonstrated amazing fortitude, commitment over the past several years, that you navigated your way through obstacles of COVID, pandemic, but your positive attitude speaks about who you are today and the path forward that you are creating for yourself. That in itself is why each of you should be happy for what you're doing. And don't let the world dictate your goals and beliefs. Turn the volume down, please, on social media. Hold tight to your family values, your faith, your belief in yourself amongst everything. Your future depends on you, so run your own race. Trust your own instincts. Dare to be different and find your passion and bet on yourself. Remember, life is not a matter of your circumstances, but rather how you choose to react to those circumstances. Now it is my distinct pleasure to award the John F. Scarpa $10,000 scholarship to a very special young lady who, by the way, over the last 3 years, I think it's that you have outdistanced yourselves among the men in your class. Her choice as the recipient of this scholarship is based on a quote from her counselor, Mrs. Hickey. Her success reaches far beyond her grade point average, class rank, or any test score. It is her drive, character, and the way she relates to others. She is by far one of the most caring and humble students I have encountered. She has participated in varsity cross-country track throughout her time at Scarpa Tech, where she achieved varsity letters for 2019 through 2021. In addition, she's a member of the National Honor Society and has served as president of the Interact Club. She's graduating from the Engineering Technology program and is going to attend the Institute of Sciences, Economics, and Management. And it's in France. I think it's our first student that's going to be out of the country. All of this while working at outside jobs in the hospitality industry. Not sure how she found time to do all that with all she has done, but she did. She did it all. Our winner is truly running her own race, both on and off the track. So it is my distinct pleasure to award the John F. Scarpa $10,000 scholarship to Miss Pauline Klinkstedt. Thank you all for allowing me to be here tonight. And once again, I want you to know how proud I am of Cumberland County and the Cumberland County Technical Institute, better known as Scarpa Tech. This has been a wonderful run. What this school has achieved in its 5 years of existence, together with its superintendent, Dana Rossi, and all of the class, all of the administration, all of you teachers. And to get, once again, to see where all of you students have excelled in the schools that you are going to be attending. Congratulations and thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Scarpa, and congratulations again to all of our award recipients. Can we have another round of applause for them? Each year at the Awards and Scholarship Ceremony, we also honor our Teacher of the Year. And it is a time for us to reflect on not only the school year and our students' achievements, but also all of their teachers and support staff that support them day in and day out, and recognize these truly extraordinary individuals. You have heard this evening through the words of our students how they make an impact day in and day out. So when they leave your homes and come to us, these are the teachers and the support staff that work with your students and care for your students as if they all were their own. This year's Teacher of the Year is quite dynamic. He earned his master's degree from Rutgers University in Business Administration and Marketing. He's got 2 bachelor's degrees, one from Stockton University in Business Studies and one from Old Dominion University in Sports Medicine, so it's a Bachelor of Science. From 2001 to present, he is a member of the United Brotherhood of Carpenters, Local 255. And the coolest part, 1993 to 1995, he played baseball for this team known as the Chicago Cubs. Anybody heard of them? He truly embodies all of what we are here at Tech, both career and college ready. Now, last year, Mrs. Birdsall, is Mrs. Birdsall still here? Woo! She was our Teacher of the Year last year, and Mrs. Birdsall and I are huge Disney fans. So if any of you were here last year, you know I gifted my CCTEC ears to Mrs. Birdsall. Well, I was trying to think about what I could get our Teacher of the Year this year. So that was a hard act to follow, Mrs. Birdsall, the ears, because that was an easy one. So I thought and I thought and I thought, and I said, you know what? I think for the baseball player, we need a CCTEC baseball bat. What do you think, Mr. McDonald? Now, that bat comes with rules. So the rules are that maybe he would challenge Mr. McGraw and myself and Dr. Skinner and Dr. Nolan and Mrs. Robbins if she's around, and Mr. Biaselli and Mr. Briggs to a baseball game. I will lose, but I'm really great at running. So I think that that's what we're going to do. So of course, being a little supply chain issue, the bat is on its way. So I don't have that swinger up here right now. But our 2022 Teacher of the Year, and I'm so proud to announce, is Mr. Sean McDonald from Construction Trades.
That's right, Kat. That's right. I do have to apologize for my voice right now. I lost it a couple days ago, so I will talk until it is completely gone. All right? Thank you, Dr. Rossi. I truly appreciate this honor. But I am also very humbled. Throughout this school, as I walk through every day, I get to see fellow CT instructors and educators that are truly awesome. We are truly blessed here at this school to have so many people that are very, very talented at what they do. I couldn't have done this alone. Obviously, it does take a village, and there are quite a few people that I do want to thank. First off, our administrative team with Mr. McGraw, Dr. Nolan, Dr. Skinner, Mr. Biaselli, and Mr. Briggs, and Mrs. Robbins here. Thank you. This team truly understands the importance of the skilled trades and how it is important not only for this community, but how the world truly needs the skilled trades. And they give us all the support and really the freedom to do what we do best, and that is teach what we love. I also like to thank our district office, led by Dr. Rossi and Mrs. Duffield, who give us, everything that we do need to do our jobs, the equipment, the resources, the materials. So I greatly thank you for that. To keep going, I can go on and on. I see Captain Lopez there with his team members, with the school security. We work in the safest school in America, and I thank them for that. I truly do. And before I move on from the district office, there is a lady there, Jeanette Shaw, that every one of us in the programs know that without Jeanette, we probably wouldn't have any materials around. She gets everything done for us, and I'm truly blessed to have her on our team. Finally, I want to talk about my family just a little bit. I left the Carpenters Union, I guess, 7 years ago, and it was a very difficult decision to do. It was something I was very comfortable in, and to come to a profession that most people might perceive as easy is by far the most challenging thing I've ever done. It's easier to hit a 90-mile-an-hour slider in front of 50,000 people than actually get in front of a class of 30 and try to teach them something. It's very, very challenging. But I'm very, very, very fortunate to go home to a wife who is in the teaching trades. She's a teacher. I wouldn't call her a teacher. She is so much more than that. And to my 4 daughters who they supported this change that I was making. And I really do have to give my wife so much credit, because when I went home, it was times that I really wanted to go back to putting the tools on and taking the easy way out. And she wouldn't let me do that. But what she told me was that the instruction of the students shouldn't be my top priority. And she told me that what I needed to do was make connections with the students that will allow them to be comfortable and to have an eagerness to learn. And once I understood that, the teaching part of it came easy. The instruction part came easy. And I hope that my students can see that in me, and that I've grown as a teacher because of that, to understand that there's more to it than just what's in the books, and the videos and everything that we show you. It's about getting to learn and to watch these young students really, really take off and grow. It's very rewarding. And then I also want to thank the parents that are here tonight and the family members, and congratulate you for what you've done. I mean, it's because of you. It really is. You were that crucial part of their CCTEC journey that they've gone on. And unfortunately, and I have high school daughters as well. And very similar, I'm in the same shoes that you are. Here's the tough part for you. Most of their decisions that they've made throughout their life so far, these decisions were heavily influenced by you. And now they're at the point that the tide is changing, and these decisions are truly going to be theirs. It's going to be it's their choice to make. It may not be the popular choice. It might not be the choice you had made, but it is theirs. And you need to stand with them and continue to guide them, and still be there for them, even though they are growing up and going on to some really cool things that, I've heard tonight. And it's really cool, but be there for them, please. Congratulate them tonight. Continue to grow with them on their next journey. Students, finally, I'm going to get to you a little bit because I have to, and they give me the microphone. And Mr. McGraw said I could take his time allotment, so I'm going to use it. These decisions you make, they are yours. Be wise with your choices. Put a lot of thought into it. Be careful with your choices. But most of all, stand by your choices. Be proud of your choices. And run with your choices. They're yours. Own up to them and go with them. All right. I do ask you one more thing though, please. I need you to put the human back in humanity. I ask you to care. I want you to help, to travel, to share, to serve, to fail, to learn, to grow, and especially to love. Booker T. Washington said, those who are the happiest are those who do the most for others, right? It's not all about you. You need to touch people around you. You need to help people around you, all right? That's what we definitely need from you. And finally, I cannot leave without quoting a carpenter. I mean, I have to, right? All right, I hope you don't mind. All right, this is a furniture maker, Gary Rogowski. He said, "All I know is that none of us have much time on this earth. We are each here for a short while. There is evidence if we choose to do this creative work. We need to make things that will leave a mark, a good mark, one that says someone was here trying to do something of value. Speak up, pass along the knowledge that we have so that others may benefit from it and may make a life for themselves. Show that the act of forgiveness is one of our most important tasks. Leave good evidence of yourself. Do good work." You've all done good work here at CCTEC. Go on and do more good work. Thank you.
And with that, I'd like to invite Mr. McGraw to the podium for some final remarks. Mr. McGraw.
Well, I'd like to offer my congratulations to tonight's award recipients. I'm very proud of all of you. I too would like to thank the families involved in your child's life from the time that they were born. And as Mr. McDonald said, please stay involved and keep supporting them. This does conclude our program for this evening. Families are welcome to stay in the gymnasium to take pictures. Have a safe trip home and congratulations.